What's going on, everybody? This is Snowman. Welcome to Show Off. Today we're going to be looking at Fist Puncher. This game is pretty fun. It's by Adult Swim Games, or at least published by Adult Swim Games. I love this. Just as I suspected, I've broken your arms again. This is Dr. Karate, by the way. Let's get you in a cast. So there's Dr. Karate. You can play as several other characters as well. But we got Fist Puncher here. This game's pretty awesome. It's a brawler beat-em-up adventure game. We're going to continue my campaign, but I'm going to show off some older levels here, and I'll play as some different characters because you can level up as different. You can play as different characters and level them up as you go. I've been playing a lot as Dr. Karate, but you can also play as several other characters. Let's kind of show off King Street here. It's kind of got like a Castle Crashers vibe to it. I think there's a lot of Castle Crashers influence. Instead of playing as Dr. Karate, though, I'll probably do Steroid Jackson. Here are the characters. I can do Steroid Jackson, the Beekeeper, or Hella Fitzgerald. And then you can play as some other characters that you unlock along the way. Jeez, crazy cool guys. That you unlock as you play the game. I'm gonna do some of the main guys here. I think I'll do Steroid Jackson, but you can switch their special moves. Pummel, you can knee, hoist, backbreaker. Maybe I'll do a backbreaker. That sounds awesome. Let's play a level of Steroid Jackson, and I'll kind of show you what Fist Puncher's all about here. It's over the top. It's funny. It's trying to be hilarious. Oh, you know what? This level is actually really hard. I probably should have done a different one because. Oh gosh, oh boy, I'm trying to even remember the moves here. I play as Dr. Karate, but this level's really hard because the bikes that run you over could kill you really easily. Yeah, that did like a ton of my health. Okay, just because I'm playing as a new character, as someone who doesn't have very what was it? Curb Stomp will be good too. Someone who's not leveled up like Dr. Karate here. Instead, I'm gonna do a different level because that level gave me a lot of trouble. Thugs are trying to hurt me. All right, so this is the basics of what it's gonna be like. Is you're brawling. It's again very Castle Crashers like. You have your punch and kick, which is kind of like your light attack, heavy attack. You can kick with Y, punch with X. B grabs enemies, and then you can either punch them with X. You can see there. Or you can, if I'm able to pick someone up, you can also do like if you press A in the air, you'll do like a spinning kick in the air. There's lots of different moves to do. While they're on the ground, you can press Y to stomp them. Can I pick this? I want to pick a guy up. There, they didn't want me to pick him up. Okay, there you go. If you can pick people up and then throw them, there's lots of different moves to do. Your basic abilities there, but you're kind of like beat 'em up where you're going around the different levels. You're trying to beat everybody up. They have weapons, things you can pick up, trash cans, garbage bags. This is kind of an interesting way to just take care of people, but obviously you don't do a lot of damage when you do that. It's more to like clear areas up or get out of a crowded section. Because what I was going to mention about how just that level was so hard that I was playing earlier, that's a little bit of gripes of what I have with the game. I do have gripes. It's not a perfect game by any means. You'll see with the level up screen especially, though, how much it's very Castle Crashers-like. Oh boy, I just wanted to curb stomp that guy. There we go. If you just curb stomp people forever, they will get right up and start hurting you as well. So that's not a perfect solution, but it's nice to do a little bit of extra damage to them. I think if you do more than 2 curb stomps, they'll get right up and start pummeling you. Unless they die, of course. So, a lot of it's kind of your basic stuff. You can use your special abilities, again, like Castle Crashers. If you hold the right trigger and then press different stuff, you can do different abilities. You can also, like, double tap the sprint button to, like, or the move button to sprint. The controls are nice. I do like that. That was my special move, the ground stomp, where I kind of stun enemies around me. So, like, if I'm getting owned there, they'll get a little confused or something. It doesn't look like 100% beautiful, but I do kind of like the pixel art style a little bit. It's kind of like, again, it's not perfect by any means, but it's kind of like a just less polished, brawler that you would normally see, like a Castle Crasher type thing. But there's going to be bosses at almost the end of every single stage. This is Giggles Giggles is a hard boss. Well, really, all the bosses are a little tricky if you're not careful. I like Dr. Karate because his special move, instead of the ground stomp, is he has like a spinning jump kick thing, and that does a lot of good damage and knocks enemies over. So it's a really good attack when like you want to clear out a group. I don't like the curb stomp as much, but it's okay. Giggles is one of the easier bosses. There are some bosses in this game that I struggled with so much, and they're really hard. I think the majority... Wow, alright. I was able to do a huge combo there on Giggles. I don't know what that was about. What I think a lot of this game struggles with is balancing. There's a lot of balancing issues in this game. Like some bosses... Oh shoot, I don't want to die. This is bad. Giggles? Oh, that was good. I killed him, I think. There we go. Alright. If you get all the rage letters, that's like your power-up status. Okay, so I found a note, sure, whatever. But we leveled up as Steroid Jackson here, so you'll get to see the level up screen. Again, very, very Castle Crashers. Like, I'm trying not to say that as much as possible, but it is just very true. You can up your strength, speed, defense, all good things, special abilities, and then each one will have a special different one. The bench press here increases damage done when I throw an object. So he's just got, that's his own special ability. Yes, we'll assign those. But then you can also get a perk every level. So this is ability to heal. Special meter points can be exchanged for health. Okay, so that's actually good. I can use my my special meter, which is basically like your magic or whatever, to heal, which is really useful. I'll show off some of the other characters. This is the Beekeeper. I can show you Dr. Karate, but he's so overpowered he'll start killing enemies really quick because I've leveled him up a lot. He's the one that I've basically been playing with, but that's alright. The Beekeeper here, I think her special ability is throw bees. Yeah, you can throw bees there at enemies, so that's just fun, like a long range, knock enemies over kind of thing. And then, oh, okay, but the Beekeeper also has a very similar move to what Dr. Karate has, that like spinning kick kind of thing. So that's actually good. That's something that's easy to clear out crowds with, etc. But this is going to be what a lot of the levels are like, which is fine. A lot of, this is what a lot of games are like that are this beat-em-up kind of adventure game style. It's very common. So I don't have a problem with that, but I do have a problem with, there really is a lot of balancing issues. The cultists, okay, if this is the cultist level, I remember this one's a little tricky. There are some levels that are easy, and they're fast and short, and it's like, alright, I just cleared through a bunch of guys, and that's it. That was the whole level. And then there are some levels where it's, like, near impossible to beat, because either, like, you have to protect someone, or a boss is just, like, it does so much damage, it's just impossible to beat them. There are some levels, like, there was one level... One, it was really long. It took me like 30 minutes to beat in one level. I mean, you saw how fast I just beat that other level, right? It took like, what, 4 minutes? Something like that? I seriously spent 30 minutes on a level, and it's because this boss, anytime he hit me, it would take like a third of my health. And so I would run around until my magic meter would fill back up, heal myself, and then try and hit him again, but he would hit me and take like a ton of my health. And it's like, that's not fun, and it's just bad. It's really bad balancing. So, I'm trying to... Okay, there we go. If I had hit him 3 times, that guy would have gotten right back up and hit me some more. And so it's weird. Like, there's parts of this game that I really, really like. And again, the humor and stuff is funny. I like the style and just that it's, like, over the top and just being hilarious. I love Dr. Karate when he's like, oh, I see I've broken your arm again. It's just funny. And that's Adult Swim for sure. Like, there's a lot of just Adult Swim kind of humor stuff in this game. But it's not the best game I've ever played design-wise. It's really not. But that's okay. I still played it for longer than most games that I do for like a show-off episode. The Scourge. Okay, so here's the next boss. Nope, they hit me somehow. Okay, I didn't hurt him for some reason. I only do 1 damage to him. That's weird. This is what a majority of the boss fights are going to be like, is a guy that's bigger than all the rest and then a bunch of his thugs. So, this is generally what it's going to look like. It looks like the Beekeeper... Uh-oh. I'm held and getting beaten up. That did a lot of damage. The Beekeeper looks like just doesn't do a lot of damage on her own, so she can kind of rely on her other things like the bees, which is just funny, and doing other stuff. But you can see in this case, I'm about to die, and so I have to resort to kind of just running around, not getting damage, and then hopefully finding like health power-ups on the ground, or just like I guess I don't think I have an ability to heal myself yet with the Beekeeper, but it's just weird. So there's a Cuck Pig, that's some health for me. Good, that did do a lot of health. Or the other option is wait until your magic meter just refills, and then do like this spinning attack that I'm doing to damage them without really hurting myself. And so it's just kind of like annoying. It's just kind of balancing issues is really just the best way I can describe it. That it's not meant to. It could have been made a lot better as far as like your ability and ability to survive. Because this is a perfect example. I'm so under leveled here as the Beekeeper. You know, if I were a higher level, this wouldn't be quite as bad. But and actually, that may be the case. Maybe I'm trying to remember if you're able to actually get to this level right away. Either way, this guy has like half his health left. I have almost none, and I have no way to heal myself yet. You can unlock that ability, but so now I have a couple options. I can either keep running through this guy over and over again so that he can't hit me, and just wait for my magic meter to fill up. And it's like, okay, now I have enough. Okay, now I gotta wait and run around again, which is dumb and boring. And it's like, why am I even doing this, right? I could spin kick him like this. That actually may be the best option here. But that's not the way it should be, right? There should be a way to either like have the boss not do as much damage, because he did like a quarter of my health in one hit, and so one hit I'm pretty sure I would die here. Or just, I don't know, make some way that's easier to stay alive or different things. It's like they didn't really think so much about balancing or gameplay, and instead it's just like, alright, yeah, it's a brawler here, put this guy here, he'll have a certain amount of health, and then, you know, here, it feels like they're just kind of placed in just because they're that. Okay, but I beat it anyway because I cheesed it for sure. That being said, I did enjoy it. I really did, and I'll show off a level here that I really liked. We need lots of defense, I think, with their perks. So everyone has that first aid ability. It's really good to get that. There's a level I want to show you that's actually really funny. I think it's this one. Yeah, the nude beach. Okay, let's do someone else. I haven't played as like this Omar the Red. I've never played this. Superman Punch. Sure, we'll do that. I've never played as him, and this is the nude beach, which this is where the humor of the game, you'll see a lot of it just coming out. It's really funny. Pleasure Point, it's the name of the nude beach. Here you are. They all just have black bars over themselves. It's just funny, and it cracks me up. But this is really what the majority of the game is going to be like. Again, I don't want to sell it short. I don't want you to think like, oh man, this looks like it sucks. Because I really did actually really enjoy it. Okay, there's I like did a special attack there. I guess these guys give you a lot of experience. I leveled up a whole ton here. Maybe these guys are really hard, and I'm getting a lot of experience. I do also think it's kind of a... Oh, I was looking at the wrong bar. I don't know for sure, but I feel like the experience bar is also like Castle Crashers, where you level up per hit. But I could be wrong about that. Don't quote me on that. But I feel like that's what it's like, where you level up every time you hit an enemy. These guys are giving me a lot of experience. That guy was carrying a dog, so that's something. I don't know why he was, but he was. But it's pretty funny. All the enemies really do. They like the dialogue is funny, and the just levels and areas and stuff are funny. But it doesn't play the best. The gameplay of it has some issues. But I still, like I said, I really enjoyed it more than I expected. I played this game a lot on my Twitch channel. Oh, I got a health up. I played this probably for, several hours, a long time, on my Twitch channel. But anyway, this is Fist Puncher. You might enjoy it. I did. I really did. And, I kind of have high expectations of Adult Swim games. The humor and stuff definitely lived up to that. But this is not the best designed one that I've ever seen. But that's okay. It still is a good time. And if you're able to, maybe you just look at it as a challenge. I looked at it as, like, it's not very fun. I love this Jolly Roger. This is the boss here. It's just awesome. I looked at it as like I didn't think it was as fun because there are parts of it that are unfair. But hey, maybe you look at it as just a challenge. So maybe this is right up your alley and you want to play this game because it's a challenge. That's okay too. I like this character. He's pretty powerful. Uh-oh, I got hit by Jolly Roger there. See, there you go. There's an attack that did like a quarter of my health. Okay, if I try to jump kick him, he will kill me, so I don't want to do that. Okay, but yeah, okay, I just died, and that's it can happen that fast. Like, I actually stopped playing this game because there's a part where one of these levels up top, you have to protect an old lady on a bus, and she dies in like 3 hits. And so you just can't protect her from the whole crowd, and it's really annoying. But you can see there's I mean, it's a long game. There's a lot of crazy levels. It's a good time. You can unlock secrets in this area, so there's other levels that unlock over time. You go down the different paths. It's unlocked as you play, and you try and save pretty models basically. But this is Fist Puncher. I enjoyed it. Maybe you'll enjoy it as well. At least give it a try. I liked it. I'll see you guys in the next episode of Show Off. I'm Snowman. I'll see you later. Bye-bye!